Hi yogis, please join me for this settling down slash bedtime slash nighttime sequence. Before we get started on the mat, I wanted to just walk you through alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. It's breath work, pranayama, that we do in yoga that helps balance out the nervous system. It soothes the mind and it just really settles your energy body so that you're ready for bed or you're just ready to relax and feel at ease in your own body and in your own mind. It's not necessary, but I like to incorporate essential oils with mine. So if you'd like to pick your favorite one that you use, lavender is very calming. Cedarwood, sandalwood, anything from the earth is very calming, very grounding, very ideal for getting ready to settle yourself down. So what I'm gonna do is get my favorite oil, just roll it around in the palm of my hand, and then rub my hands together. And I'm gonna connect with my breath before I start the alternate nostril breathing. All right, so cave with your hands, gently resting your fingertips to your eyebrows, soft shoulders. You can close your eyes if you like. And breathe in and out through the nose. Just a steady breath. With each exhale, letting go of past events of the day. With each exhale, letting go of future plans for tomorrow. And then with each inhale, pulling yourself deeper into this present moment. Let's go ahead and do 3 more rounds of inhales and exhales. And then on the next inhale, gently place your thumb, your right thumb to your right nostril. Deep inhale. After the inhale, place the finger on the left nostril and exhale. Inhale. After the inhale, switch and exhale. Inhale. After the inhale, switch and exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. After this one, inhale. Switch, exhale. And I'll stop my verbal cues. And I'll keep the time for 1 more minute. release the alternate nostril breathing and continue your natural breath. Great, so you can do that alternate nostril breathing for as long as you like. We did it for 2 minutes, but if you need longer, you can definitely do it longer, and then you don't even have to stop until your mind and your energy body feels settled down. So now we're gonna take it to the mat, and then we'll do our bedtime / relaxing / end of the day sequence. So let's come into tabletop pose with our knees out wide. On the exhale, stretch those hips all the way back, nice and slow. And breathe in and out through the nose right here in child's pose. So this sequence is going to keep us pretty low to the ground to keep our energy body connected to the earth, grounded, preparing everything to settle down for a good night's sleep. And so we take wide child's pose to really get into the outer hips, releasing tension and tightness from a full day of sitting at the office, from sitting in a car to commute. We wear a lot of our tension into our hips, so just to let everything go from all the events of the day. And as you inhale and exhale, continue breathing and letting the breath stretch the muscles throughout the whole entire back. Maybe letting that heart sink deeper into the ground and the forehead presses into the earth, rock it side to side. Releasing any tension you might have right at the brow, especially in Florida with all the sun and the glare, we tend to furrow our brow. So this is a great sequence right here, this rolling side to side that will allow you to let go of tension. Good, now let's find stillness, centering the head back. Press the hands into the earth, and then on the next inhale, gently float yourself up into tabletop pose. Good, so we're going to, on the inhale, take your heart forward, keep your knees out wide, and then slide the heart up. Keep your toes connected, and as you pull your heart up, take the toes to the back of the head, and then round out the spine, lower the toes down to the ground, and hips to the heels, keeping the back rounded out. Inhale, float back up, shoulders over the wrists, bend at the elbows, lower heart down, slide heart forward, pull open to baby cobra heart, toes to the back of the head. Begin rounding out, tucking the chin in, toes stay connected, round out spine, and then hips to heels. Again, round it up, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, lower heart down, slide heart forward, toes pull up as the heart rises. Gentle back bend. Begin rounding out the spine, lowering the toes to the ground, the chin tucks in. Exhale, hips to the heels. One more time, rise up, shoulders over wrists. Begin lowering the heart to the ground, slide heart forward, toes lift, pull shoulders back, toes reach for the back of the head, towards the toes. Exhale, begin pulling chin in, rounding out spine, tailbone and toes to the ground. Keep spine rounded, and then lower hips to heels. Soften the heart back to the ground, knees stay wide. Begin walking your hands to the right side of the mat. Keep hips attached to the heels. Side stretch, releasing the quadratus lumborum, the lower back. As you inhale and exhale, press the breath into the side ribs. Deep inhale and exhale. Walk the hands to the center of the mat. Begin walking your hands to the left side. When the hands come off of the mat, breathe in and out in this side stretch, lengthening out the right body. Hips stay connected to the heels. Press the breath into the right ribs, creating length and space, releasing tightness and tension, releasing the events of the day from your body. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Walk your hands back to the center of the mat. Lead with the shoulder blades, round out the spine and pull yourself back up into tabletop pose. Good, take your knees, line them up underneath your hips, and then sink into the right hips and stretch out the side body. Draw a letter U with your tailbone, swooping it back, rounding out the spine, and then taking the left hip to the left side of the mat. Exhale, swoop it back. Inhale, stretching to the right hip. Exhale, swoop it back. And then inhale to the left. Try to even connect to the muscles in the neck as you sway side to side. Rounding out spine and even making letter C's with your spine. And then come back, center the hips over the heels, and then tabletop pose. Good, take the right foot, step it on the outside of the right hand. Keep left knee on the ground, nice and low. And sway side to side. And as you sway side to side, when you sink into the left hip, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. And then slowly sway back into the right hip. And then sway into the left hip, roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Pull that foot back down to the ground. And then one more time, sink into the left hip, roll to the outer edge of the right foot, and then center. Good, so let's take the left foot and hinge the knee. Left hand finds the foot, and you breathe in and out. Trying to bring as much space as you can into that left quad. Keep your neck soft, and then slowly lower the foot down. Good, start walking, so tuck your left toes under and start walking your hands to the long side of the mat, coming to a wide forward fold. So this is probably the highest we will go in this practice tonight. And lower all the way down in the wide forward fold. If your elbows can come down to the ground, go ahead and do that. Releasing the hamstrings, and this wide forward fold just relaxes the nervous system by releasing tension in the spine. Gently slide the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, flat back. Press into the right hand. The right hand is right underneath your nose. Inhale, stretch left hand up to the sky and twist in the wide forward fold. Keep a steady, soft breath in this wide forward fold twist. If you'd like, you can take the left hand and wrap it behind you for a gentle heart opener. Maybe the left hand finds the top of the right thigh. Inhale, if you took that heart opener, stretch the left hand back up to the sky. Exhale, left hand lowers down, replaces right hand. Right hand stretches up towards the sky. Keep lower back long as you find the twist. Shoulders are soft and away from the ears. And if you'd like that heart opener, gently take the right hand behind you to find the top of the left thigh. Allowing your breath to be slow and steady, inviting a more peaceful movement of energy through the entire body. If you've taken that heart opener, release the hand, stretching it back up to the sky, and then exhaling, bringing it back down to the ground. So now we're going to walk our hands over to the left foot, and then coming down into lizard, facing the left foot. Left foot on the outside of the left hand, swaying side to side. Whether you're on your forearms or on your hands. So roll to the outer edge of the left foot, sink into the right hip, and then bring the hips back to center. Inhale, lowering into the right hip, and then roll it back. Roll in lizard, and bring it back. One more time, roll. Releasing tension in the hips. Hands are back under the shoulders, pressing off the mat. Hinge right knee, and then right hand finds the top of the right foot for a stretch. Breathing in and out. So you have the option to go as deeply as you want in this stretch. Remember, we want this to be a soft and gentle practice, preparing the mind. So this stretch is like maybe 40%. You're trying to soothe the mind instead of challenging your boundaries. You're trying to settle everything down. Let the exhales release tightness, and the inhales invite softness. As you exhale, lower the foot down. And let's begin walking ourselves back to that wide fold. And then let's take that deep forward fold again. Head, shoulders, and arms hanging heavy. Back is soft and the spine brings length. If the crown of your head can touch the ground, please go ahead and do that. And that's an even more soothing sensation across the top of your head as it rests on the ground, allowing the spine to let go of any tension or work. Breathe into the hamstrings and maybe even the inner thighs. And nothing too extreme or intense. Gently lift yourself off of the ground to walk all the way back to the right foot. And then lower the left knee to the floor and return to tabletop pose. This time, press those knees together, and then as you exhale, lower the hips down. Let the chest rest on the thighs and allow your whole spine to take the shape of your thighs as you round forward and sink into the earth.
Slide those hands down towards the toes, letting the shoulders round out. And breathe in and out through the nose. Anytime tension tries to come back in, just take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, release. A few more breaths right here in this child's pose. And now take your hands, slide them under the shoulders, walk your body forward, and then slowly lower down to the ground. And then once you're on your back, grab a block, lift your hips up. Place the tailbone, the tip of the tailbone, on the very top of the block. Heel toe the feet out to the side and let the knees sink in, creating space across the fronts of your hips. Few more breaths. After your next exhale, take the left knee and pull it into your chest, and then take the right knee and pull it into your chest. Find stability with the hips on the blocks, scooching until you feel like you're not in a precarious balance. When you're ready to inhale, push through the heels and lift those legs up. This is legs up the wall. Feel free to do it away from the wall, but if you'd like to, you can slide your hips up against the wall and then do legs up the wall like this. And legs up the wall is so good for the legs, for the circulation in the ankles, releasing tension from the feet. You can even roll those ankles around. Reversing the pull of gravity on the legs can help minimize varicose veins and any swelling that you may have from being on your feet all day long. If you feel tingling in your toes, simply lower the feet down until you feel the blood rush back, and then you can press it back up again. If you don't feel any tingling, just hang out with me here. Good. Hinge those knees. And then lower 1 foot at a time. Lift the hips up. Move the block out of the way. And then pull both knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. And now press those hands together and draw circles. Letting the ground massage you. And then go in the other direction. And then center the knees. Take the feet down to the ground. As you inhale, slide feet to the opposite corners of your mat. And now you're in your final resting pose. Breathe in and out through the nose. And as we breathe here in Shavasana, let everything go. When you're ready, inhale, stretch the hands up over your head. Stretch the toes away from the fingertips. Long line through the body. Nice and soft stretch, nothing too intense or extreme. And then as you exhale, release it through the mouth. Roll to the right side of your mat and pause right here in fetal position. And if you'd like, you could just fall asleep. If you're not planning on falling asleep, go ahead and use your hands to press yourself up to a seated position. Come to a comfortable seat. Place your palms together, thumbs to the brow. Deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. May your mind be filled with peace. Thumbs to your lips. Inhale. Sigh it out. May your speech be filled with peace. And thumbs to your heart. Inhale. May your heart be filled with peace. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you very much.